that what he's having a problem with is that court clerk is interfering with his right to access court.
Yeah.
That's what it would be called. That's what the claim would be. Interference with the right to access the court, or interference with access of the court. That's what the claim would be. And he would have to just flat out, I did that. It was great. And then once the judge realized when I had a day of precipice, it's like a free hearing day here, free trial day here in Virginia, and I made a claim against the court clerk that she was interfering with my right to access the court. She's a really nice lady, but she just was telling me that I had to fill it out all the way the lawyers want to fill it out. And I was like, I'm not playing that game. You're going to put this paperwork before the court the way I choose to present it to the court. Not the way you want to present it, but the way I want to make the present to the court. This is my present to the court. Don't you tell me how to gift wrap it. I'll tell you how I want it gift wrapped. Don't you tell me what to put in my gift. I'll tell you what I put in my present. So this is what I want.
He says she accepted a notice against the lien. What? She accepted a notice against lien fraud, also violated her oath, etc.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. All she is a mail clerk. All she is she's just like a postal employee. All she's doing is she's supposed to take your case, like say it's a suitcase with a file in it, and all she's supposed to do is stamp it and send it off to the out box or the in box or the district court box or circuit court box or a judge box, or that's all she does. She's just because she filed.
She doesn't have a fiduciary obligation?
No, not to read it. She's not supposed to read the damn thing. That's not her job. She's not the judge.
But most of the time the clerks do answer those things instead of the judge. Don't they?
They got what?
Most of the time the clerks are the ones that answer them back, right?
No.
They're the ones that read up, and judges don't look at these things. The judges look at it just to sign it when the clerk tells them to, and that's about it.
Well, here the clerk assigns the cases to the judges, to the magistrates, to the guys in the black robes, the hearing officers. That's all the clerk does. Is they say they're not supposed to. It's supposed to be like a lottery system. But honestly, if they want the court to function properly, the court clerk lady says, who can make the magic happen? Oh, Judge Bob. Oh, Judge Joe. Or Judge Susie. She knows probation. Or she knows bankruptcy. Or she knows family court. And what does Judge Joe know? He does traffic. So they assign it to the folks that they proficient at a certain skill. But what is he complaining about? The judge, the court clerk lady accepted a notice. That's a job.
Violated oath and Karl Miller's reasons and Griswold's reasons.
Karl Miller.
So, wait. She accepted a notice against a lien fraud, also violated her oath. She accepted notice of lien from you.
That's all. And you just then all you do is when somebody tries to lien you, all you do is that you have the right to a hearing, and I think it's within 21 days or 30 days. And I don't know what your county is. Well, he's in Forsyth County, I think, in Carolina. But what I'm saying is he's just got to find out how the county court clerk rolls down there and says, look, man, I believe that there's been a lien filed upon me. Did they file it to the county court recorder's office as well? Because that's where it's supposed to be filed. All the liens have to go through the county the county recorder's office. So I don't know which county recorder he's talking about. If he's saying that district court lady or the circuit court lady accepted the paperwork, I think he means the county recorder accepted a lien. And now he has the right to dispute that lien, but it has nothing to do with her. She just works for $7.50 an hour. She works a minimum wage. All she does is...
Well, no, he said here at me, has to do with making a claim against clerk of court.
But what is known for? Because she accepted a lien notice? Big deal. That's a job. What is she supposed to do? Not accept it and then interfere with that other guy's right to access the court?
That's nothing to do with the IRS. I didn't see the letter from IRS.
The IRS does the same thing. This is all the same. IRS does the same thing I'd do to him if I was going to lien something upon him. If I was going to say, look, I'm leaning up against you because you've done me wrong and I believe you owe me something and you ain't paid me back yet. Before you think about even selling any of your property or transferring anything, I'm going to garnish your paycheck or your pension or whatever. I'm going to lien you. And if you don't like that somebody liens you, all you have to do is ask for a hearing. That's all you have to do. Just go down to the court and say, hey, look, I got this notice of lien. And she's like, yeah, oh boy, we're efficient. Yeah, we got that out to you in 1 day. Boy, we're good. And so he's like, oh, I don't like being liened. Okay, good, so do something about it. Ask for a hearing. to have the lien lifted. That's all you have to do. This isn't rocket science. There's nothing to cry about.
Absolutely.
The court clerk file for a hearing to have the lien lifted. The lien.
What if they say, "Oh, this is IRS business. You got to do that."
Nothing to do with IRS business. No, it's right there. It's just like Nike or McDonald's. You don't have to go to San Diego or wherever the corporate headquarters of McDonald's is. If they operate anywhere, you can sue McDonald's in your local county courthouse. You don't have to go someplace. If the IRS is suing you somewhere, they're just a contracting agency for the Department of Treasury. They're not an agency or an agent of the United States government. They're contractors. So if a contractor does you something wrong, they're building your swimming pool wrong, and they file a lien against you in your county where you live, where you got to file a suit? In the county where they put the lien.
Shrinkrat is saying, now this is procedure, Karl Miller's procedure, and Howard Griswold specify fraudulent forms, etc., and proof there was no lien.
There's no fraudulent forms. There's no such thing as fraudulent forms. It's fair forms. If they believe that that's what those forms read, look, what if I create forms? And the government says, well, those are frivolous forms, or those are fraudulent forms. It's like, okay, yeah, that might be what you believe, but I believe they're true. We just seem to have a difference of opinion. So what? So you know what we're going to do? We're going to take it before a trial by jury, and we'll let the jury, I'm going to hand the jury my form. And the jury's going to say, Karl, you're crazy. Or, Karl, man, that's a hell of a form. We rule in your behalf, Karl. That was a great form. Great style, great precision, great form. We're going to give you a thumbs up. You win the contest. Yay. It's an adversarial contest. That's what this whole nation is about, is adversarial. It's all man on man. You done me wrong, I'm going to take you into court. Do you want an inquisitional type of style? Then go to France, where the judge sits there and he's the fact finder. But I want a trial by jury when it's to my benefit. But obviously, if I'm going up against a little old lady, obviously, I'm not going to win a jury. Because the jury's going to slam me. Because the little old lady's going to cry and they're going to take one look at me. And they're going to they're going to hang me. But like I said, I explained that in other shows. What's the benefit of having an inquisitional hearing, and then what's good about an adversarial trial? There's benefits to each one, and then sometimes it's better to let the man in the black robe be the fact finder, and sometimes it's better to let the jury be it.